Okay, topic 4 is retro. What is it, Andrew? You told me and I forgot.
Auto reverse.
K-pop
Auto reverse. That's right. K-pop auto reverse. Our retro review series, and we are doing fittingly I.O.I's "Miss Me" album.
I mean,
and yes, I do miss them.
In theory,
I miss them a lot.
In theory, it would have been more fitting if we did this for episode 101. But
yeah, it probably would have been
true.
well.
Yeah, but we had plans with Umu, so
yeah, we have plans.
It wouldn't have fit.
So good.
But yeah, as the internet's #1 self-proclaimed biggest I.O.I fan in the world,
the I.O.I master,
and we needed something for topic 4, even though I guess we didn't because Mama became 3 topics. I was like, hey, let's review I.O.I. And I wanted to review their whole discography because it's only like 12 songs, but Andrew didn't want to.
How does I.O.I still have a bigger discography than Blackpink, and they don't even exist anymore?
they existed for 8 months and didn't even get a full album, and they still have more songs than Blackpink.
What the hell?
Yep.
That's funny. Okay, we're starting out with Very, 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 which is the title track, or the single. Easily their best single, one of the best girl group pop songs ever made, in my opinion. Like, JYP found that special recipe that like makes a song that rivals G, and it's like catchiness and like just perfect. It's that perfect like mix of repetitive but not annoying and catchy. You can sing along to it. The choreo is like perfectly iconic, easy to remember and fun to dance to. Like, everything about the song was amazing. It was a great like real final single. Kangmina rapped in it, and it's amazing.
Oh, so good.
It was the beginning of Kangmina rapping, and it was so good. The music video is pretty basic, but the color scheme's like really good. The styling's great. Also, I really like the fade out ending for the song, even though it makes the live show ending super awkward.
No, I remember that specifically though. I thought that was really cool that they just like no, and they're just like really quiet.
I just remember there was like one of the first stages where like the camera just stayed on them for like 45 seconds, and they just had to keep doing the like thing, and it was just super awkward because of the fade out. But other than that, I love the fade out for the ending.
I forget the order.
Yeah, what are you doing, Jacob?
Anyway,
we've been doing this for 100 episodes.
You still don't know the goddamn order.
I still don't know the order.
Anyway, so yeah, this is JYP produced song, lyrics, production, like everything. So, yep, it was only a matter of time before JYP got his hands on I.O.I, and it paid off dividends because, again, like Nate said, it's literally like, by a long shot, it's easily the best I.O.I single. Like, nothing touches this song. Like, JYP managed to make a freaking drum and bass song sound so super cute. I'm just like, I don't know. I like, when you hear it like out loud, just like explain that sort of way, it sounds weird. But when you hear the actual song, it just works for whatever reason. It's like everything. Like, this is when I really started paying attention to I.O.I, which is kind of a shame because they literally didn't release anything after that. So besides Downpour, I was just like, yo, why didn't we get more of this when it comes to I.O.I? And maybe I would have paid attention more. Obviously, yeah, like the rap line between Nayoung and Mina is just legendary. And just one thing I remember there being a bit of a controversy with this because everyone thought that this music video was like, everyone thought that they copied Russian Roulette in terms of like the music video style concept or whatever, because it's very similar with like the. This is when
red and white outfits.
It's when we started to get
same
like
director as like Red
Oh,
Velvet's.
okay. Well, I mean that makes sense.
I could be wrong about that, but I do think I remember hearing that.
Yeah, just because I mean that was kind of like it was coming in vogue anyway, just like around 2016, 2017. Like the whole like, oh my god, there's just colors everywhere, just sort of thing. So I don't think one group necessarily held the monopoly on it necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
So with Very, 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 at least like song wise, I think this is the closest thing we have to like this generation having like a successor to like G. I think it's the most like, again, like music wise, similarity wise, like I think this is the closest thing we got, like catchiness wise as well. The type of group that performed it was awesome. A lot of people don't like very, 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 but I like it a lot personally. I think it's really catchy and
they
fun.
think it's annoying, but I've heard more annoying.
Yeah,
songs.
well, stop listening to K-pop then.
Yeah, because
sorry.
90% of K-pop is like annoying stuff that gets stuck in your head, but you enjoy anyway. So,
like, if you don't like this kind of music, stop listening to K-pop straight up. But anyway,
stop listening to music.
or stop listening to anything outside of groups you like, I guess, whatever. But because you're going to encounter this. Anyways, yeah, Kang Mina's rap, amazing. JYP's production on this was awesome, and yeah, basically that's mostly what I have to say about it.
Yep. Next we have Hold On. So this was the third in the trilogy of Jin Young produced songs. He produced In the Same Place for Produce 101 and When Cherry Blossoms Fade also for the Produce 101, which was on their first album as an I.O.I version. So yeah, this was the third song for them. And I think it fits so well with those. I regularly listen to like all three of them in a row, because they're just thematically fit so well together. I think it's a great showcase of how good of a vocal team they were, and how well their voices fit together. Yeonjung's high notes still give me chills every time I hear it, especially like in the live performance. If you listen, definitely check out the live performance from their debut or their comeback stage, because them singing live, it just shows it so well. But yeah, I think this is like a really good use of the ballad slot for the final album, because it's not like a full ballad, it's more of an upbeat ballad, and saving Downpour for like the Goodbye single was like a really good idea, because I think it would have ruined the mood of this album. So yeah, I thought it fit perfectly.
Yeah, I mean it's enjoyable for a ballad, but I mean obviously I don't know, just it's definitely no When the Cherry Blossoms Fade in my eyes, and I don't know, just the only part of the song I genuinely remember is just like the really crazy high note at the end, but that's about it, honestly.
Yeah, I think I had more of a opposite reaction than Andrew. This is probably my favorite song in the album personally. I think it has like the best production, like all the levels and everything are really good. Like, because I have a problem with another song, personally, just the way it was, like, mixed is kind of weird to me. I think this, like, all the vocals are loud enough. The vocals are really good. The beat in the background's pretty great. I think Jin Young did a really good job on this song. So, yeah, I like this one a lot.
Yep. Next, we have More. And I thought the song is, like, really unique instrumentals. Especially like during the pre-chorus, there's like this spacey sounding synths, and I thought those were really good. Also, the guitar part during the rap verses fits really well with Yoojung and Nayoung doing a great job.
This was produced by Ass Brass and Keegan.
Ass Brass,
yeah.
Name.
Lyrics were done by Rhymer, who started Brand New Music, so they brought out the big guns for this track, and it shows definitely. This is probably one of my favorite. It's probably one of my favorite I.O.I album tracks. Just period. I love the vibe of this song. It's probably it's because it's one of the only ones I actually listen to. I like again my at one point my experience with I.O.I was literally just this song and Nomu 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 and like What a Man, and just like literally just outside of the singles, this was the only album track. So yeah, there's a special place in my heart for this song.
So I do really like this song. I think it's I like the beat and everything like that, but I feel like they didn't utilize their vocals enough in this song, in my opinion. It just felt a little too basic that way, especially in the chorus. And then I also saw it in this song and the next song, the vocals are too quiet. Like it sounds a little weird to me.
Wait, really?
But yeah.
For the next song, this song I could see that.
The next
song
you could say is kind of in terms of mixing.
Well, I guess I didn't notice it.
Like I think the beat is like up here and the vocals are like right underneath it. Like they're like similar volume, which is weird. Because usually well, at least in my opinion, at least you'd usually want the vocals to be like half as loud as the beat as like half as loud as the vocals, or whatever the actual ratio is. I don't actually know. If you're knowledgeable in this, comment down below or whatever.
We should just ask Umu on Thursday. It's like, how loud should the vocals be?
Yeah, but yeah, it just sounds a little weird.
Yep.
So we can move on to that next song.
Yeah, the next song is Ping Pong. And I love how intense this song is. It reminds me of like Wiki Miki style. Like this is what they do.
Yeah.
And it, what you're saying, like, I guess I didn't really notice it with a mixture, but I like, at least for how minimalistic the beat and instrumentals are, to give a focus on the vocals. Maybe the volume mixing wasn't quite right, but I think the focus is on the vocals for this song. And then there's a sexy sax solo before the rap verse, but it's a synth, and it made me a little sad that it wasn't a real saxophone.
Oh well. Basically, all I had to say about this song, well, I enjoyed it, but it's literally, they're just like, okay, Bang Bang by Jessie J was a popular song. Let's give them their own Bang Bang. Like, if you really think about it, that's basically what this song is. They just basically took the same type of concept that Bang Bang had and just gave I.O.I their own version of the song. So, obviously, it works great because, like, I mean, freaking Dance Avengers are just legendary. And, I mean, most of them are on this, most of them are on here, so it just fits them really. Do they have live performances of this song?
5 out of 7 of them. I'm not sure. Not that I know of, but possibly.
But the crazy thing is, like, pretty much almost everyone on Dance Avengers, because the only people are missing
5 out of 7.
Yeah, the only people are missing
in CLC.
Beans in CLC, and then you have, and then
the other girl I never remember.
No, wasn't Soyeon?
Huh?
Wasn't Soyeon in Dance
No,
Avengers?
Soyeon was not. It's a girl who, she's in whoever is in GWSN, I think.
Oh yeah, that's that one. I mean, so yeah, obviously,
she's the forgotten member.
Oh, rip.
Nobody ever remembers her because it took her 2 years to debut.
Yeah, I mean, hey, at least they're doing stuff now. So
yeah,
Jacob.
Yeah, like overall, I do really like this song, but again, it's the mixing that like throws me off. I think either the vocals should be louder, or they should have maybe like during the chorus where the vocals are especially powerful, like clear out the instrumental a little bit to like accentuate it even more. But yeah, overall, I think the production's pretty good. It's just like the volume mixing is weird.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. And finally, we have Maybe. That's what it is.
Maybe
because I thought it was like a really good idea. They actually used stuttering like in a musical sense for the song, and I thought it was an interesting and good use. But I really love the build up to the drop chorus. It's so good. And like the use of bells is really good too. It's not something you get a lot of times in songs. But I thought this was just like a really good hype ending song for the album.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. I basically thought this was just them doing their own take on like a Red Velvet, like Red track, especially during that era. It's just like definitely reminiscent of what they were doing around then. So yeah, enjoyable.
Well, so Nate mentioned earlier that Ping Pong reminded him more of like a Wiki Miki song. When I listen to this, I like this sounds like just like what Wiki Miki is doing nowadays. Yep. So I guess I'm glad that at least one of the branch groups is carrying on the torch of, I guess,
definitely
the I.O.I sound, if there was one.
Arguably the most popular branch group since Pristine's not putting out anything.
Yeah, because where's Pristine?
Hey, what are you talking about? Wuju Sonyo is probably the most popular one.
I don't know. I was actually looking at this. I was surprised. Like Wiki Miki has like 10 million views on most of their.
What the?
Yeah.
Yeah, their latest song has 10 million views. I don't remember how many Wuju Sonyo gets, but
yeah, overall, I thought the song was pretty good. It didn't have the mixing issues the last two songs. So yeah, I thought this turned out really good.
Yeah, Save Me, Save You has 5.3 million views, and Crush has 5.8.
Well, they're on par.
Yeah, they're both 2 months ago. So yeah, both of those two. So Pristine would be the most popular, successful,
but they're missing.
But they're gone.
They gone.
Okay, ratings.
Oh wait, no,
I mean, I have to.
No, we don't rate K-pop Auto Reverse.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't rate. I would give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, they're like
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
They're automatically assumed like the only thing
I forgot about that.
The only thing we're gonna cover in K-pop Auto Reverse is literally like anything that's worthy of like recognition. So obviously it's something that like pretty much everything we're gonna cover.
It's a truly Daebak album.
Yeah, everything we're gonna cover on this is something that we like literally like out of everything we recommend going to listen to, and definitely this is probably it's easily the best release that I.O.I had just from top to bottom.
Yeah, they only had two.
Yeah, they only had two.
Yeah, so it's not saying much, but like, so,
And I mean, this
yeah.
is the only one that had like the full group. Because
This is the one that didn't have Dreamgirls on it.
Oh, no,
Dreamgirls debut. They had two mini albums. They had the debut with Dreamgirls and this.
Oh yeah,
and then What a Man was a
single because
in between.
Yeah, they were missing, but yeah.
What a Man.
And
was
then there's
the best single,
also
in my opinion.
two singles
But they were
nobody
missing.
remembers. There's a single for Olympic song. They did a cover of like a really famous Korean Olympic song that's really good, and then they did an OST song that's really good, and nobody remembers those exist. But I bought them on iTunes. I actually have actually not even only that, but I actually have the Olympics single physical.
Amazing.
Oh my god,
the true I.O.I. master.
the true
They really
I.O.I.
good
master.
No, but they like did a really good thing because they like they the I.O.I. symbol, but they made the rings the different colors of the Olympic rings. That's
cool.
Genius design for a logo.
Oh man. So yeah, go check out the album if you haven't already. Definitely.
Yep.
And all of other I.O.I.'s other songs
And the branches.
and the branches and
And stand
Eyes
them
One.
for eternity.
Yep.
I mean, I think they'll come back eventually. I don't think they're dead. But it's weird that it's been so long, and considering how popular they were.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that they got no fans and Blast was like, well, this is a wash, let's just end the group. They had